I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I know when it comes to my spiritual journey, I know the moment everything changed for me, and I know the moment that I did that I shouldn't have did. When it came to my spiritual journey, I went through a moment where when I was first entering it, where negativity was around me, and I was like, I never respond to it. I never go back and forth. So I'm gonna let it in and see what it's like to go back and forth. And that was one of the toughest moments I ever went through in my life because until I was able to adjust to it, it almost took me down. So I want to say, if you're the type of person that just naturally high energy, naturally ignore people, naturally ignore negativity, keep doing that. Don't ever play into it. Don't ever look into it and give it a chance to grow or give it a chance to come into your thoughts, because growing up I never did it. But after I graduated high school, one day I remember saying, "What if I did?" And I wanted to experiment with it because I've always been a guy to take that higher role. I never go back and forth. I never fight with people. I never do any of that. So I wanted to see what it'd be like to do that. And that's what made my spiritual journey so tough, because at the time I was down. I had had a surgery. I had to fight to get back on my feet. And I decided to let the negative energy in, let the hearsay in, and let it swallow me. And that's something you should never do. If you're a high energy person that's easy to ignore negativity the way I've been built to be, stay that way. Don't ever get experimental with it. Questioning, should you let it in? Should you try it? No. Stay on your high horse. Stay ignoring the negativity and keep being you. That was the one experiment that was tough for me when I entered the spiritual journey. Deciding to let the negativity in and decide to listen to it just to see what it would do. That's something you should never do. If you're a high energy person that just naturally ignore people and naturally ignore other people's negativity, keep it that way, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion from my personal spiritual experience, though.